Hi, and welcome to my video. This week I'm sharing a recipe for Channa Masala or chole, and I think I've shared something similar to this before, but this masala is very different. This recipe uses a blend of roasted whole spices and amchur powder for that khatas or sourness, as we say in English, but it's specifically the black salt instead of table salt that gives this a very distinctive flavor and aroma. The exact combination of these whole spices can be found below in the description box, and they have to be roasted until they are aromatic, and then powdered using either a coffee grinder or a spice blender. If you have too much, it will last in an airtight container for a couple months. Then add some oil to a hot skillet and fry off some ginger, onion, and garlic until these two are fragrant. It doesn't matter how you chop these up, because it's all going into the blender anyways. You're going to make a puree once the onions are translucent. Once you have your spice blend and the puree of onion, ginger, and garlic, the most intensive part of your prep work is done. So heat up a bit of oil in a large saucepan, add the puree of onion, ginger, and garlic, and fry this off a little bit before adding the tomato puree. And it's not a lot of tomato puree, it's just about 3 to 4 tablespoons. Make sure that these two purees are thoroughly combined, and you're going to cook this down until the oil separates a little bit from the sides of the puree. This is going to lose some moisture, intensify in flavor, and reduce in volume. Once that happens, it's time to add the roasted spice blend and incorporate everything. I forgot to mention water when I listed the ingredients, but you are going to have some on hand. I'd say probably at least a cup to a cup and a half. And as this mixture dehydrates, you have to reintroduce water back into it. Now, that's the amchur, by the way, but I wanted to say that the reason why we keep cooking it and dehydrating it and putting water back into it is really to intensify and incorporate the flavors and the spices and the raw ingredients. Next, it's time to add the chickpeas and incorporate everything together before adding, nope, not water this time, chopped tomato. Stir in the tomato, add some water, bring everything up to a boil and cover it up. Once that happens, turn down the heat and allow this to cook on medium-low for at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes should be enough to soften the chickpeas, and when you open this up, if it looks okay to you, it might be done. If, however, you feel like you don't have enough gravy or that your gravy isn't thick enough, a quick way to fix this is to scoop out some of the dish, chickpeas and all, blend it up, and reintroduce it back into your curry. You can use this instant trick with any curry. It's far better than using cornstarch or parched besan. If you've ever done that, you know how it can sometimes ruin both the texture and flavor of a dish. So this is a much safer way to instantly thicken any curry. Now, my salt of choice in this instance is kala namak, or black salt, which is actually pink in color. And if you've ever come anywhere near kala namak or had the pleasure of smelling it, then you know that it resembles the smell of sulfur or eggs. Not to worry though, because it's not going to add that flavor to your dish. It doesn't even taste like that. But it is going to make this dish taste a little bit like chaat masala. And that is delicious. However you choose to enjoy this, be it along rice or some kind of roti, bhature, whatever, I highly suggest that you serve it with some pickled onions and a squeeze of lemon. And that's all there is to it. This is much easier to make than I would have ever thought. It is a little on the intensive side, it has a lot of ingredients, but it's so delicious and it really is a labor of love. So as usual, thank you for watching this channel and supporting my work, and I will see you next week with another recipe. Bye-bye.